Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Ethan and welcome to another episode of Skyrim Special Edition. This is episode... Give me a minute, guys. Episode number 67 I think it is. Let me just double check. No. Episode 64. Yeah, oh guys, you're on episode 64. 64, right. Hello there.
Unlike my husband Carter, I watch after our guests.
Where do you think I can learn more about magic?
Magic? Got no good use for that here. Mages keep to their college in Winterhold. Go bother them. Wish the Jarl's wizard would up and leave with you.
Does a woman named Margaret stay here? I've already spoke to her, but it doesn't matter.
Yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl.
Yeah, what's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Yeah. Ale and a tomato, thank you.
I should remind Carter.
What's up here?
Nothing, you pig-headed.
Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
How is this just silent?
What's in here? This is an expert lock. What's in here? Damn it. Oh, that was easy. Didn't even have to move it. Oh, is it? Oh, this is Margaret's room. This is a journal. Meeting at the Treasury House later today. Took them long enough. These people act like they own everything. Thonar Silverblood is the younger brother, but he's obviously the one in charge. Makes all the deals, bullies local landowners into selling to him. Oh yeah, that mine thing. Maybe that's what it's on about. Even employs that wispy girl at the door to deter troublemakers like me. Blah blah blah. General Tullius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the deed of Cinder Mine. Cinder Mine. That's how you say it. Yeah, that was the place that we sold it to. Was it? I think that's the place that we sold to we made sell. Doesn't matter. On my life, I won't allow a group of Stormcloak symphonisers to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of the Reach. They say no one escapes. Why is this really that secure? Maybe I've played my hand too soon by rushing the confrontation with Thonar. There are shadows around every corner in this city, and I know I'm being watched. So she saw. Yeah, I can steal this. So she sort of knew she was being watched since she came here, which is funny because she was being watched. Yeah, what I was trying to say earlier was Cinder Mine, I think it's called, is the mine that we told the guy to let the Silverbloods have.
I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. We don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
What happens? I'm curious.
Fine. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Alright.
God might get nervous.
Where now? Up here, let's go up here. So the next thing is find evidence about Waylin. Waylin? It might be in here.
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here.
What kind of patrons do you have?
For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers.
Who's in charge? I want to know about the Silverbloods.
It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim.
So who's in charge here?
You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep.
Well, I want to see Thonar.
I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business.
I wasn't asking.
Go. Go right ahead, then. Don't let me keep you. I have records I need to tend to.
Hello there.
Just here to work.
Good. Just hit. That sounds a bit suspicious. Who's in here? Hello.
Why are you bothering the outsider?
Oh, I don't know. I want to know more about Markarth.
Then you're talking to the wrong man. You want that elf in the keep, Calcimo. The only thing I'll tell you about Markarth is to stay out of our business. We have enough around here without some outsider causing trouble.
Fair enough.
I should get back to work. Money doesn't count. It's
Hello.
Bloody enough for you, outsider?
More blood is always better.
Then you found your home, friend. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. Welcome.
What do you mean by blood and silver?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners to dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
So they are pretty powerful. You live here in Markarth?
No, I live in a nice house in solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired
Shouldn't it be
girls
Dean
shine my
lives here?
shield. Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot.
Oh, I'm going to
The
the Bard's College
Silverbloods
eventually.
let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need.
I'm looking for work.
Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coin to be made killing off some FORSWORN in the hills.
Yeah.
As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I spoke to that guy before? Seems familiar. Hello?
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
That's so weird. Hello?
My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. He's an important man.
Oh, you his wife. You married Thonar? What's he like?
He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my family.
You're an important family, I take it.
My dear vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silverblood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted.
Alright, you brag.
Yes, I was bored talking to
I
you.
went to the Treasury House.
Aha, you're the person I need
What
to
are
see.
you doing here? I told them no visitors.
I'm here to talk about Margaret.
The Imperial agent. That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out!
Whoa, what's going on? Someone just shouted for the FORSWORN. Oh no! What's going on? What's going on?
I cannot rescue.
What?
Cleared out, I guess.
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
Will you talk now? So it looks like they were just forsworn, they killed his wife.
Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control.
Ah. Alright then. Sidna Mine?
My prison. The source of half the silver in Skyrim. The most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control.
Just kill him. Why not? Makes sense, right? The Forsworn have a king?
Madanach, the king in rags. While we were all fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down.
You made a deal with the Forsworn?
When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control.
Just kill him, can't be hard. Want me to... No. Okay.
The blood of Markarth is silver.
There's a book. Let me see
I'm
this
a
book.
busy man. Half this... He works for my family, and I have to keep them in line.
I am curious right here.
Thongvor may be the head of the family, but I'm the hands.
Do you want me to take care of him?
You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house.
Okay,
What are you doing that for?
What? Come on, chill out. It was not my fault. I'll eat your wife though. Wait, this wasn't your wife, was it? No. She has a key to the treasury house. You have a key.
Get out of my house.
Why is there an ash pile? Oh, one-handed attacks do 50% more damage. That's okay.
Now.
Whoa, chill out. I'm leaving. This crazy place, full of Forsworn. And yet the Jarl said I've got this place under control. And what, he just doesn't know that there's Forsworn everywhere. So where have we got to go now? Find evidence about whaling now. So someone else might be a Forsworn. It's a cool little place. I can actually get past these chickens. So we've gone into the Warrens. Oh, turns out it isn't as cool.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want?
So only the poor and the sick live here? Oh.
That's right.
Okay.
Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the divines you can choose to live somewhere else.
What are the Warrens?
It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here.
I'm just building my house. Did you know whaling? No. Can you train me to sneak?
I can show you a few things, but anyone asks, and my name never comes up. Understand?
Alright then. Thank you. Did you know whaling?
Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens.
You
Kind of the one who
weirdo.
passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
Well, I need the key to his room.
Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here.
How about now? 464 gold. This is an odd number, 464.
Welcome to the Warrens.
500. Ah, so we got the key to his room, which I think was optional. Is that a dead body?
You don't want to
Ugh.
be here.
Is there a dead body down here? Aha! Wyland's note. Wyland, you've been chosen to strike fear into the heart of the Nords. Go to the market tomorrow. You will know what to do. By N. Who's N? Oh, it's telling us to read it. We just have read it, but Wyland's note, Wyland's note, Wyland's note.